Alright, so welcome to one of my first YouTube videos I've ever done. I'm not a YouTuber, so if this is crap, then there's good reason for it. This is my A500, you could call it an A500 Maxi, but we actually have one of those already. So this is an A500 Medi, so it's got a Mini inside. I guess the most interesting part about it is it's using a lot of the original Amiga stuff, and that could be a little bit of a bit of a re-moment for some people. But as you can see, there's a A500 Mini here. There's an Arduino here which uses the original Amiga keyboard, which you can see here, all this stuff. There's a couple of core electronics USB ports. The A500 Mini controller and mouse, they're all here. I've also got a Targus USB. Was a 4-port hub. It's now a 3-port hub because I had to get desolder that port because it was fouling on the on this thing. I ordered the good old A4000 with that little rod there to turn it on and off, and there's just a little 30cm cable which has a female HDMI, so male to female HDMI. This is the dodgiest part here at the moment. As you can see, I've 3D printed all these back plate pieces, except for in the 80s or 90s when somebody, I guess, decided to drill a hole in the beloved Amiga. But these things happen. Well, they happened back then. I know I did it. I'm just waiting on parts from China to have a male to female, so I can actually mount a port in there. These are all interference mount, so there's no damage done to the actual original case aside from that crap. Yeah, let's power it on. Have to wait a couple of minutes for it to boot up and do its thing, but you'll see it all in good course. This is not using that new emulation or that new software that's just come out that I've seen overnight. This is using their other hack, if you like. So using the good old Citadel. Going here, I think we go back, then we go down to save games, then I go across here to my workbench image, and we wait for a little bit. Now, AmiBerry 3.3 is what sits behind this, which we all know. We can't modify that configuration because that's native and stuck inside the A500, at least not that I've come across yet. I keep making little changes and you can actually have them in your session, but you can't actually save it. Yeah, keyboard works. As you can see, I'm up and down through all these different lists. Over to start. My enter key is a bit dodgy, so if I press enter and nothing happens, it's just because that's dodgy. Oh, well, it'll actually work this time. I think the membrane probably just needs cleaning or something like that. As you can see, it's not the cleanest thing in the world. It's pretty original and as they come, with lots of dust from the 80s and or 90s when it was made. So I just want to give a big shout out to Jan Bitter, one of my favourite YouTubers. Thanks, Jan. I love your work. And Core Electronics. No, I'm not advertising. No, I'm not a professional YouTuber. Don't subscribe to me because it's unlikely I'll ever do another video. So there we go. Here's Workbench doing its thing. And again, this isn't an A500 Mini review. This is just showing the art of the possible doing an A500 Maxi. Perry, or Christian as we all know him, he's already done it at 1200. Love his work, pretty awesome. He went a little bit of a different route. He wanted to avoid a lot of the wires and stuff that you see here, which is fair enough because you are kind of space limited in the 1200 case, which is only about yay wide. So yeah, I'm not going to do a sysinfo because we know that works. Good old Dopus. No, we don't want to install it. We want to run it. Good old Dopus. There it is. And there's your good old Workbench doing its thing. I love this. I always loved this program as a kid. It's bloody awesome. Still love it. Yeah. I've downloaded that new distro that's come out overnight that I've seen, which is from that lad called Jimmy. It takes a long time to get onto a USB because there's 11 billion different files and shit like that. So it takes a while for all that stuff to get on there. So just be prepared if you copy it across. Ding. Yeah, hope you enjoyed my video. I probably won't make another one, but yeah, again, art of the possible. Arduino Leo, little bit of code. It's got to be a Leo, can't be a Mini or an Uno or any of those sort, because it uses the keyboard.c library to actually drive this, which is not supported on the Mini or the Uno. Nothing special here. A couple of Mac USB cables, a couple of female USB ports. You know, absolutely, you know, Targus. A lot of this stuff came from Jaycar. God bless them. I don't think I have anything else to tell you. I can show you what's under here if you want to see. Can't believe what's in the keyboard. The connection's a little bit dodgy. There's your little 500 Mini under there. Hang on, I've got to move this. Okay, you can see my connectivity's a bit crap, but you know, it works, does what it's supposed to. Love it. Hope you do too. And no, yeah, it is an emulated Amiga. It's not a real Amiga. If you want to read about it not being a real Amiga, that's fine too. I don't mind. Enjoy. Have a good day.